Welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy,
I love that intro.
You love it.
I do.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking of before
They're cheering all for you.
I know, I deserve it.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking of before we started rolling on this shoot? Does anybody remember? I'm dating myself here. Does anybody remember the episode of the Brady Bunch when Cindy Brady was on TV? And then they say, okay, Cindy, when the red light goes on, then you're live. And she looks and she just starts staring at the red light.
Yeah.
And they're like asking her questions and like she doesn't she can't answer anything because it's like a game show.
Yeah.
And all the Bradys are at home going, oh, Cindy, she knows that one. But she's like,
Tom.
the whole time.
Tom.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Well, because you're all nervous.
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
Not nervous. No.
I am not.
No?
Not at all.
Oh, good.
I don't ever get nervous before a show.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm. If it's a live show, like if I was on a stage, I'd be a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Like when we did that puppet show.
Oh, yeah. That was really good.
We were funny as shit.
We were funny.
Oh, sorry, folks. We were funny as stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody was like...
Yeah, we did a puppet show. Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. And everyone was like staring like...
Everybody was staring like Cindy Brady.
Like, oh, why are you a pirate and why are you a mermaid?
I don't get it.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Anyways.
That's a whole other podcast.
That is.
I'm telling you, folks, we need another podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
I need a body double then.
The Atlanta was like a fun race to watch.
It was fun.
It made up for Daytona.
Yeah.
And the dozer.
It was fun.
I watched every minute of it. And the funniest thing was, though, I didn't watch every minute because John actually wrote all the notes for most of the race. So
it looks like a 1-year-old with a crayon.
We'll see what I could make out here.
Actually, a 1-year-old with a crayon would look better than my notes.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah. It's pretty true.
Okay, you know who won the race?
Who won the race?
You know I like the sweet potato.
I like a Daniel Suarez.
I like the Daniel Suarez.
Yeah. That was an
Daniel
awesome
Suarez
finish.
Trackhouse Racing.
Yep.
It's been a long time since we've seen him in Victory Lane in the Cup Series.
Yeah.
So you know what?
It was awesome.
It was awesome though, because it was the closest finish in motorsports history, I think.
Was it really?
I don't know.
Well, remember when Denny raced Truex at the Daytona?
Yeah.
That was close.
That was damn.
Yeah.
But this was 3 close. We didn't even know who won.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, John said, "Oh, Suarez got that."
I did.
And he did.
Yeah, he did.
Daniel Suarez, congratulations for winning Trackhouse Racing. That means Daniel Suarez has locked in a position into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about the playoffs yet.
Ugh.
It's so far away.
It is.
I don't need to know.
Nope.
You know what? Well, let me get the rest of the lineup. Do you know what's funny is I did not even pull up I was pulling up so many other things that I did not even look at the results. Okay.
Yeah.
But here's the fun thing. There was like tons of penalties.
Yep.
Pit road penalties, whether it was a loose wheel, too many men over the wall, someone over the wall early, people missing their pit stall, people crashing into each other, and lots of speeding penalties.
Yeah.
So it was a crazy day because at 1 minute, your driver is 28th, and the next minute, your driver is 5th.
Yep.
It
and
was
you're
crazy.
praying for the free pass.
You're praying that Bubba Wallace gets the lucky dog.
And he did.
And he did.
Yeah, he saved my fantasy league.
And you're praying that Kyle Busch gets the lucky dog, and he did.
Absolutely, and he did.
And he saved my fantasy.
Yeah.
So that was it was a lot of fun to watch.
It really was.
I really enjoyed it.
Do you know what's even crazier?
What is crazier?
It's going to be a playoff race too.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
It is.
Because you see...
Yeah, they repaved the track a couple years ago. Now all the drivers hate it, but it's fun for us to watch.
Yeah. Did they put ice on it?
It feels like they did.
Yeah.
It races like a super speedway now.
It does.
You were probably going to say that, and then I just interrupted
That's what I was going to say, but that's okay. We can't see each other.
You can't see me?
No.
Okay, so if I go to take a sip of my drink, you're not going to know that, and there's going to be dead air, and you're going to go, what are you doing?
Oh, actually, no, I can see you.
You can?
Your thing's coming in.
Okay, let me take a sip of my...
Okay, take a sip. I'll cover.
Your sip of water.
Let me say. Listen.
Okay.
So, wow, can you?
You are a liar.
Can you drink a little quieter?
You are a liar. Are you ready?
Okay.
Stop.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to drink.
Why?
Because you make me laugh.
Okay.
I live with that. Forget it. This is what I live on. And now I'm getting a hot flash. So
okay.
You'll have to, I have a personal fan, y'all. Look at this. Look at, here's 50.
That's Amazon.
Just so you know. This
fan was on Amazon.
Personal fan for the hot flashes.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll pass. Okay. What were you going to say?
Well, I was going to say, it's not the same track as it was years ago. It's very fast. It's very slick.
Yes. It is.
You know, when Kevin Harvick won, you know, it's just that was a long time ago.
We can talk about that.
Yeah, but we're not gonna. Or we want to.
We are going to talk about that.
Because Fox did a nice piece on that.
Fox did a very nice piece about when Kevin Harvick won his first Cup Series race in Atlanta the year that Senior died.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the story, or do you want
Senior?
Me? Do you want to tell the story?
You can tell. Dale Earnhardt.
Dale Earnhardt Senior.
Senior.
When he had the accident at the Daytona 500.
Yes.
In 2001.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was 2001, and he died. And Kevin Harvick was on his team.
Yep.
And the very next week, Kevin Harvick was shoved into his car.
Yeah.
And raced his butt off, and it came down to between him and Jeff Gordon at the very end. And Kevin Harvick won by just like a nose. And we were not watching NASCAR yet.
No.
But we saw that race at your mom's house.
Yeah.
And I remember her explaining when he's on, Senior's team, and he won, and it was very emotional.
Yeah.
And I thought, wow, this is really cool. And when Harvick won, he had the three going around the track with the three out the window.
Number 3.
All very emotional. And people were emotional retelling that story.
Yeah, because they had Fox had some people at the Atlanta race that were there. So they were telling the story. But the coolest part of that story is they all got to take a picture together at the end.
Right. They were all there, and they were doing the three.
Yeah, they were doing the three. They were going to take a picture. And then Kevin Harvick photobombed him.
He did. He came up behind him, and he's going like this, and nobody knew he was there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like one guy next to him noticed it, then they all know it was.
They freaked out. And he signed autographs.
It was very cool.
Kevin's very cool.
He is very cool now that,
Yeah.
I used to have a anger toward Kevin Harvick.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
He was like my Ross Chastain.
You drive like Kevin Harvick.
It's really funny. I have to.
Around here.
I have to, though.
Remember
that time that Harvick got after Jimmy Johnson and like went to his trailer and was banging on the door?
And he pushed him.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I was mad at him that year because the year before when Harvick was racing for a championship, Jimmy was like in his trailer hanging out with him and keeping him cool and calm.
Right.
And then the next year he's like pushing him. That's NASCAR.
It is NASCAR. These guys can beat each other up and then be like, oh, hey, no, we're cool.
Yep.
Okay, so let me finish off. Daniel Suarez in the 99 for Trackhouse Racing came in first.
Yep.
Ryan Blaney, brilliant pick last week. I said Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
And my other, he came in second.
Mm-hmm.
Third place was Kyle Busch, also my brilliant pick last week. So my two brilliant picks were like nose and nose.
Yeah.
Austin Cindric was fourth.
Yeah, he did good.
Bubba Wallace came in fifth.
Yes, he did.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was sixth. Ross Chastain was seventh. Michael McDowell was eighth.
Yep.
Chris Buescher ninth, and Ty Gibbs was 10th.
Michael McDowell had a fast car.
He really did.
I mean, he had the pole.
Yeah.
But even when he got behind, like he got right up there.
And he really did.
And by the way, Kyle Busch with your pick, talking about Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
He like at the end got back up there. Like, remember how far behind he got? It was like, oh no, because so many people picked Kyle Busch.
It was a
for
shuffle.
Their fantasy, and he got right back up there.
Yeah.
So he raced.
He really did.
Butt off.
He really did. 2 laps in, we had our first wreck.
Yep.
And it collected
16
cars. That is also the
largest
wreck at Atlanta or in general?
At Atlanta.
At Atlanta.
Yep.
That was Bowman, Dillon, Gregson, Jones, Bell, Reddick, Suarez was actually involved in that.
Was he really?
Yes, if you can believe.
Okay.
I know.
Wow.
16 cars, and then
16 cars, and what do you get? Another day older, and you're back in the pit.
I like
Saint Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my car to the, I don't know.
Fill in the blank. Tell us on
Fill
Facebook.
in the blank.
All
right.
And then the only one that got taken out was Bell, I think, because everybody else taped up the car and got back in.
Yeah, Bell got out there, but then he couldn't. He had to come back in. And,
yeah. So listen to this. And then they all got in trouble. They all got penalties because they hit pit road too early.
NASCAR.
Because of the wreck.
I know.
That was kind of ridiculous.
That's a what?
Yeah, that's the biggest
WTF moment.
The biggest pileup in Atlanta history I wrote down.
Yep.
I know. So it was ridiculous. Okay, now, hello, everybody. Do you remember my look in the mirror and say, Gilliland,
Yeah, we said
3 times?
3 times.
Don't forget to do it again this week because Todd Gilliland led a boatload of laps.
Are you kidding me? He did awesome.
He
could have won that race.
I know.
He could have won that race.
But there was a ton. There were so many wrecks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he could have. It was really. I don't know. I'm just trying to find how many laps he led, but I can't figure. Wait. Yeah, well, he ended up in a bad.
He did, but I'm just saying he was up front a lot.
He was.
He did really good, and they were talking about him. Kevin and Mike Joy and Clinty Boyer.
Clinty Boyer.
Yeah,
58. He led 58 laps. 58 laps.
Todd Gilliland
led 58 laps, and that's the most laps of anybody that led that race.
There you go.
Kyle Busch actually led 28, and Austin Cindric led 32.
Okay.
And Ryan Blaney led 31.
Wow.
And Todd Gilliland.
That's awesome.
So don't forget before the race this week, everybody get in your mirrors.
And say
Gilliland.
Here on Gilliland's Island. So I got to get some drops. People, I promise I'm going to have some cool drops, sound effects, video drops, music.
Folks, I just want to take a moment to say this guy works so hard for this show.
Thank you.
John.
I'm just trying to get the video and audio
so
working
hard
together
on this show.
Thank you.
You know, I saw an article today saying that people are not interested in NASCAR anymore because there's no really famous drivers and there's no promotion.
Really?
Yeah. Which, I mean, I know numbers are down. So I'm really,
They've been down.
I really wish that my show would get people interested in NASCAR again.
Well, maybe.
But you know, there really isn't. Who's out there? Everybody's retired.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'd be excited if I saw Joey Logano or Denny.
I know.
They seem like stars to me.
They are. Or Kyle Larson.
I
think so.
Yeah, wasn't it? He won the championship and then he went to Disney and no one recognized him.
Kyle Larson?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The year he won. The year he won the championship, he went to Disney.
That figures.
And not one person at Disney that day recognized him. And he won the NASCAR championship.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? There was
why did the chicken cross the road?
One lap of practice. That was it. One lap. You got one lap of
NASCAR.
practice before
You wonder why you're not
qualifying.
popular.
John's going to bitch about NASCAR all season.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the drivers individually like he did last year.
Yeah.
This year it's just going to be all about NASCAR.
Yeah.
And that's where your anger should go. Your ire should go.
It is. It's got to go somewhere. And it's going to be NASCAR.
Yeah. You know, Chase Elliott
Why can't they practice?
I don't know, because Ross Chastain was complaining about that. He had an interview with somebody and he was complaining, give us practice again.
Yeah.
Let us practice.
Why can't they practice?
I don't know.
And get their cars set up.
I don't know. And there's going to be
come on.
There's like 50 minutes of practice this week before qualifying. And that's it.
Wow.
I know. And that's like, what, 40 cars have 50 minutes. Give me a break.
I keep hitting my mic again with my hat. I'm like, dook. I got to fix that before we start. But I'm running all over, you know.
William Byron and Michael McDowell crashed in pit road.
Yes.
They got damaged.
Yeah.
Josh Berry and Chastain got speeding penalties. Jones and Stenhouse got speeding penalties.
Yeah.
And Chase Elliott had a great car.
He did.
But it was involved in accidents and it was taped up to heck.
Yeah.
But it ran great. His pit crew got people really going
until that last wreck.
And the last wreck took out a lot
of people. Yeah.
You know,
when did Joey wreck? Well, because they were racing, remember?
Yes.
And then they pitted, and Kyle Larson took 2 tires, I think, on the right side, and Joey didn't.
Joey took no tires.
He took no tires.
None.
Bam.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I put a drop in.
That would right up the racetrack.
That'd be a crash drop right there.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know.
48 lead changes.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah. It's a cool track. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really fun to watch.
It really is. Yeah. Speeding penalties. Kyle Busch, Josh Berry, Ross Chastain, Stenhouse Jr., Bubba Wallace, Eric Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Jones was the runaway tire.
Yes.
And they all went lapped down at some point.
And poor Brad Keselowski, who was like predicted to basically win this race.
Oh.
And He got wrecked, right? Or did he tire? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. And
but he had the Hawaiian car.
He had the King's Hawaiian
car.
John remembers he had the King's Hawaiian car.
I remember the cars.
Yes.
Colors.
Yeah.
Bubba had a cool color.
But yes, he did. Tyler Reddick had a lot he had some damage.
He didn't do too well.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
We're going to say Cooter's going to talk about the Joey Logano drama.
Yeah, Cooter's got some stuff to talk about this week.
There was no sexy boost.
There was no sexy boost.
They said nothing.
It was cheesy if they did. And we're not cheesy.
We're not going to be cheesy.
We're going to present something good.
Right, exactly.
How many times could everyone be, you know what?
How many times can everybody be in an orgy? Oh my God, there's an orgy on the track. Can you believe they said that?
I know.
Everybody's getting into an orgy from behind.
Wow, they're spinning in an orgy.
But we're just kidding.
Yeah, we're just kidding. They did not say that.
That we made up.
Yeah.
We made that up.
We did make it up.
Okay, so let me roll over to the news. Do you got your show notes up?
I don't.
Okay, well.
So roll over to the news.
I'll give you time to put your show notes up. Here is something funny. I already talked about Ross Chastain wanting practice back. Okay, Carson Hocevar had to get his license renewed this week. And when he signed his name on his license, he put a 77 at the end of it. So now Carson Hocevar has a 77 on his license.
Really?
Signing his signature.
Oh.
I know.
Okay, that's
you
cool.
know what? Didn't Hocevar, or did he get
Sorry.
I know you missed the first one.
I missed it. Did
he finish well? I can't remember.
I don't think he did.
He ran well for quite a while.
Mm-mm.
Yes, he did. He finished 19.
He did. Yeah.
Finished 19.
And he got hit, but remember, his car lifted?
Yes, it did.
It got knocked off the ground.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Martin Truex Jr., I feel bad for him because he got stuck in the sucker hole.
Yeah.
He was leading for a while, and then they went 3 wide, and he got stuck in the sucker hole and went all the way back.
Yeah.
And he was back to 20th, and there was 3 laps left, but he worked his way back up to 12.
There was so much luck to this race.
They went 4 wide. 4 wide in the corners at this race.
Yeah, they did.
It was crazy, but it was fun.
It was.
It was really fun. And you want to know something funny? Kyle Busch is leading the standings right now.
That's awesome.
Kyle Busch is it was 2 races in, but if it were to end
today.
But if it were end today, check this out. Here's the top 5: Kyle Busch, William Byron, Austin Cindric, Bubba Wallace, and Ryan Blaney.
Yeah.
There's your top 5 right now.
Top 5.
Yeah, come on.
What's up with that? Yeah.
Okay, so you can pull up your show notes.
I have them up.
Okay, so Hocevar. Okay.
I don't know why that's so funny. It's not. We're probably the only people think it's funny. People are going skip.
People are skip. Give me the fantasy picks. Give me the fantasy picks.
Skip. Where's the picks? Why does it sound like a horse every 10 seconds? Because John likes doing the horse.
Okay, Hendrick Motor.
Whoa.
Hendrick's Motor.
Oh my lord.
Hendrick Motorsports announced today or yesterday, I don't know, I just saw it today, that someone is going to race for them at the Xfinity Series in Sonoma.
Oh.
And that's Boris Said.
Boris Said.
Who said? Boris Said.
That's right.
Everybody get out your afro wigs because Boris Said will be racing Xfinity. Yeah. I got to try to remember.
Oh, that's cool.
I know.
He'll probably crash on the first lap. Because that always happens.
Well,
we're so excited to see. Look at Jimmy Johnson's race at Daytona.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you know what? I found this really cool article. Bubba Wallace is the only driver with
the McDonald's car
with top 10 finishes in the first 2 races of this year.
Wow.
I know.
And remember what he said?
Yes. Tell us what he said, John.
He said that he needs to keep cool in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That it's not over if something bad happens or he gets a lap behind or like he did.
Right.
He's just keeping his cool. Where normally he gets all angry and he'll crash the car and so he's really keeping his cool.
The bad news on that is Tyler Reddick is 26th in the points after these 2 races.
Wow.
I know. That's crazy.
A lot of these drivers are going to have to get going.
I know they really are.
I mean? Yeah,
I know. I feel bad for Alex Bowman again. For God's sake.
Yeah. Well, he had a good Daytona.
He did.
Yeah,
he did. That's absolutely true.
Yep.
Okay. Where are my notes? Okay.
Hello. Hello and stuff.
As we've talked about before, just a little bit of other than Cup Series coming to the Craftsman Series. Kyle Busch won the Craftsman Truck Series.
He did.
We watched it, didn't we?
We did.
Did we watch it?
Yeah, we did.
We watched the ad.
Yeah.
We couldn't believe it.
We were pathetic.
Yeah. Oh, it was fun though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Although it's kind of like, What did you say? It's kind of
Kind of
like
weird seeing trucks.
It's kind of like when you see a Cup Series driver going down to like the Truck Series
that's
or
what
the
we're talking about.
Xfinity,
Besides it just being
and then
trucks.
they win. It's kind of like, it'd kind of be like Juan Soto going up to like the Main Endwell High School and playing against the high school kids.
Right. It's kind of like the senior goes down to kindergarten and he kicks all their butts at kickball. It's kind of like, and it's like, yeah, I won. You kind of beat some teenagers, Kyle.
Right.
I don't know. That's what we thought.
That's okay though. It's fun.
I guess it's fun. Yeah. Gotta win. Gotta win
is a win.
A win's a win.
Okay. So, all right. So Raja Caruth, who raced part-time in the Xfinity Series last year, became a free agent after GMS shut down.
Oh, Raja.
After last season.
Raja Gul.
And so he was racing now for Spire Motorsports in the Truck Series.
Oh, right.
Right. And HendrickCars.com, they were supposed to sponsor him for 10 races this year.
Okay.
And they announced today that they will continue to sponsor him for the rest of the season.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So HendrickCars.com will be sponsoring Raja Caruth in the Truck Series, the number 71.
Cool.
I know. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. So here's my prediction.
All right. Give the prediction and we're going to.
Because Raja Caruth is like 21. Okay.
We're boring people to death.
Well, if people like NASCAR, then they need to listen.
Yeah, I know it's true.
I give you gold.
Yeah.
My prediction is that he's young. If he can do really well in the Craftsman Truck Series this year, which he is doing well, and then he moves up to Xfinity, but I bet you that he will be on Hendrick's. As long as he keeps doing well, Rick Hendrick will take him on the Cup Series.
You think so?
In a few years.
And get rid of Bowman?
Well, I don't know who we'll get rid of. I mean, it could be someone might just retire or someone might go somewhere, but I think he will.
Yeah.
I think the diversity.
Okay.
I don't know. Don't ask me. This is not a political, this is just my.
Okay.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay. Who's next?
What's going on next?
Is it Cooter Dooter?
Yeah, I think it's Cooter.
Because we don't have any.
No, we got no SBT.
We got no sexy booth talk. So let's go to Cooter.
Let's go to Cooter.
All right.
All right. We'll be back.
Yep. Hi, Cooter.
Hey.
It's good to hear you.
What's up, woman?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I heard there was a little trackside drama, some on the track, but then most of it happened after, right?
Yeah.
Who do you want to talk about first?
Well, I want to talk about the penalties.
Let's talk about Stuart Haas penalties.
Stuart Haas got penalties.
Can you believe it?
Yep.
What happened?
You know what happened?
Tell me.
Do you want to know the truth or the lie? I'll tell you the truth.
Tell us
they
the
got
truth.
hit with not one,
Yeah.
but two L1 level penalties on Tuesday after the race.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What happened? Why?
Well, because NASCAR confiscated the roof rails. On number 10, Noah Gregson.
Oh.
And number 41, Ryan Preece.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And you don't want to believe what they penalized them with.
What'd they get?
You want to know what they got?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what they got.
Tell me what they
You
got.
really want to know?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
I'm fine.
Are you sure? All right, yeah, here it goes. They got docked 35. That's a 3 and a 5, because I know it's hard to understand a mouse.
Right.
Driver and owner points.
That's bad.
That's rough.
35 driver and owner points can come back and bite you in the rear end.
Yeah. Like
during the playoffs.
Like how you know?
Which
you bite a mouse in the butt, he's farting, I'm telling you right now. Get away from me, ow! Excuse me, what? That's just gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this
Because it's a tail and it hurts. It's ow! That's what you're gonna get.
Cooter, I'm gonna fall out of my chair.
No, you're not.
I really am.
Oh, can you smell it?
No.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Well, you know.
Okay, yeah, because last year Denny Hamlin got docked 25 points.
Yeah.
For who did he run off? Chastain? He ran someone.
Yeah, and
right?
he admitted he did it.
Right, or Lars? I can't remember
like
who.
Anybody else would be like, "Oh no, it was an accident. I don't know." But
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh no, I ran him off the road."
Right.
Yeah, that's Denny.
And those points came back to bite him in the end.
They did.
Okay, so
Especially the finish the story up.
Yeah.
If you're Stewart Haas Racing, you need every point you can get.
That is absolutely true.
So, boy, you're not going to see them
No.
in the playoffs. I don't know, maybe.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
You never know.
I know. So I guess the air deflectors have to have certain parts.
Yeah.
And they did not meet that criteria.
Why would you even, what makes you think, like, this is your job?
I don't know.
Like, don't you think, like,
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
the New York Giants got penalized because they went on the field with no helmets?
Right.
Right? It's like, come on.
Well, yeah.
Put the helmet on. It's your job.
Right, exactly.
I never get it. Just like penalties in football.
I know.
Like, this quarterback is just grabbing the receiver. It's like, duh.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that. It's
Right.
your job.
Exactly. You can't hug him.
You can't hug him.
Yeah. So what happened? Okay, what happened with Joey
Next story.
Logano?
Moving on.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
Drama with Joey Logano,
Joey Logano.
who qualified second,
Yep.
who everybody picked for fantasy,
Yeah. Everybody picked him. He was predicted to do well.
but
He had a ham steak sewn into his glove. And it was delicious. No, it wasn't a ham steak.
It was webbing,
But
webbing.
He had a modified glove.
right, webbing he had sewed into like in this part
What
of his glove
is
like a
that
web.
gonna do?
Well, I think that I don't know, but I think what I think it's for is for the aerodynamics. Like when he puts his hand in the window, I think the aerodynamics
Really?
catches it.
It works that much?
Doesn't it seem like it wouldn't?
What's he, Spider-Man?
Right, I know.
I mean, webbing, spider, or,
I know.
I don't know.
But here's the thing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It has to, racing gloves have to meet a certain SFI specification
Okay.
for protection.
Okay.
And you can't modify it. They have to have 5 fingers. You can't have like a mitten. You can't have anything connected. And so once you modify that, it becomes basically illegal
Oh,
because according to SFI laws and regulations.
right.
So if he caught on fire, it would be,
Well, that's true.
So-
But what if you only have 3 fingers?
I guess that they would have to
These
adjust.
guys are redneck boys. What if they're like sawing wood or, Ross Chastain's a watermelon farmer?
That's true. Okay, so Joey Logano got a $10,000 fine.
Wow.
Right now, I don't think he has any points, but there's rumors that he might get point knocked out. I don't know. But I don't know. That's just a rumor. That's a rumor.
There's another rumor, too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're gonna put him in one of those buckets above a bucket and shoot apples
Yeah.
till you knock the guy down in the bucket.
Oh, right. Like you're sitting on the
Like a fair?
little, like you throw the apples and they fall into the.
NASCAR's
Okay.
gonna make him sit up on one of those things.
Okay, and then who's going to throw apples
I
on?
guess that wasn't that funny, huh? I'm not funny anymore?
Who's going to throw?
Wow.
Are you going to throw the apples?
Yeah. No, I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
All right. So
But you got caramel.
anything
Okay.
else?
Well,
Coder?
one more person has. I'm not done with the Denny story.
Oh.
The Denny. Well, I
Denny.
said Denny had
Oh,
something to
that's-
say about it.
Oh, right. What did Denny say?
He said that he thinks someone snitched him out.
Mm-hmm.
Someone snitched him out.
That's what he said.
I'm gonna go tell a NASCAR official.
Probably.
Oh, my name's Carson Reservoir. I'm gonna tell on you.
No, it was not.
Nah, it wasn't him.
No.
I'll tell you who I think it was.
No, don't you tell.
I know who it was.
Really? You think
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
not gonna say.
Okay.
You don't pay me enough.
But you hear things on the
I
track.
hear things. I know.
Okay.
And then Denny said, you know what?
What?
Snitches. No, he didn't say it.
He didn't say Cooter Dooter
I'm
says.
saying it. I'm saying, you know what they say about snitches?
Yeah.
They get stitches.
Yeah, boy.
Boing.
That's right.
What's gonna happen?
God.
Things are going down.
Things are going down.
Yeah, let me find out. I'm about to walk around this track with a switchblade.
I know.
I'll shake you up.
I love you, Cooter.
I love you too.
Are you going to Vegas?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Be careful. Be good out there.
I'm going to
Be
Vegas.
good out there.
Oh, I'm going to Vegas, baby.
It's going to be like Charlotte's Web when Templeton went to the fair.
Yeah.
That's going to be Cooter Dooter at the casinos.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be in every casino.
Yep.
Because he got all the buffets.
Oh, a smorgasbord.
Buffets. I love a buffet.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to. Well, pay attention to the drama.
Money.
Pay attention to the drama.
I will.
All right?
Okay.
We'll see you next week, Cooter
See you
Dooter.
next week.
Good to hear from you.
Good to hear. It's
Be,
good to
be
hear
careful.
you too.
All
Woman.
right. Be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
This is Cooter. Over and out.
Over and out.
Over and out. I can't see you.
That's okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Who do you like and why? I don't like this tune.
You don't like this one?
I don't know. I like my own tune.
I like this one.
All right. Who do you like and why?
Too bad it fits the branding.
It does. Okay, let me tell you something, everybody. Follow me on Facebook. Just go to Holly's Racing Fantasy.
Yeah.
Every Monday night, I'm going to say, tell me who you like and why for the upcoming race in wherever.
Right.
And then you get in there Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday and you leave a comment. Because I record my show on Wednesday night before the race.
Right.
So if you comment on Thursday, it'll be too late. If you comment on Friday, it'll be too late. So I have it in there right now. Nobody commented this week except for Rose from Wilmington again, who says Joey Logano. And why? Because he has 3 wins here.
Yeah.
And a lot of top 10s and 5s.
Yeah, he owns Las Vegas.
Right.
Yeah,
But I
he owns
do want to say
Okay.
a couple weeks ago, we had somebody for Atlanta, but they commented late. Raven Garcia, thank
Okay.
you. You said Chase Elliott for Atlanta,
Yeah.
and Chase Elliott really did do a good job.
If he didn't have a damaged car,
Yeah,
he might have won it.
right. So Raven, thank you. Try to remember to comment Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
And that's everybody out there. Get on
Okay,
there. I
get
don't
on
care.
there.
I don't care if you know nothing about NASCAR. Get in there and say Todd Gilliland. Whatever.
Gilliland's Island.
Gilliland's Island. Okay, other than that,
Okay.
that's it for Who Do You Like and
That's
Why.
it. That's all we got.
Or you go on YouTube.
Yeah.
Go on YouTube.
You can go on YouTube.
When you're
and
on
just
YouTube,
write in the comments.
write in the comments. When you see this, write in the comments of who you want in the next race.
Like it, why?
Who do you like and why? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
That's it.
All
But
right.
we got to close out
What's
the show.
next? Your picks?
My picks, but
All right.
yeah.
The picks are coming up.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
my picks are coming up.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Folks, head on over to fitdownfantasy.com for the latest football news and fantasy rankings. For over a decade, Fit Down Fantasy has been a top fantasy destination for those who need their NFL headlines like they need their pizza, hot and fresh. Visit fitdownfantasy.com today. Real fantasy sports for real fantasy players. While fantasy sports betting can be fun, gambling can be a serious issue. If you or someone you know has a gambling addiction and wants help, call or text the National Problem Gambling Hotline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER. Standard text and data rates do apply. You can also visit them online at ncpgambling.org. Here are my NASCAR fantasy picks for the upcoming race on Sunday. And that is the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. John hates it when I go like this and then I go like that. That's bad for the audio. But I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. Okay, first up, Kyle Busch. It's his home track. Once he won here, there was no stopping him. He's got a win here, but he's got 12 top 5s, and he is hot right now. Came in third in Atlanta. Not good enough. Kyle Busch, Vegas. It's going to happen. Kyle Larson. Oh, Kyle Larson has only finished twice outside of the top 10 since 2016. He's got 2 wins here and 7 top 5s. Kyle Larson, it's happening. He's got to make up for lost time. He's got to make up for the last 2 weeks. And barring any trouble, Denny Hamlin. I'm hesitant to pick Denny Hamlin because he's had so much trouble the last 2 weeks. But, maybe his luck will be good here. He's pretty good. Denny Hamlin, trust me. I'm going to give an honorable brilliant mention to Joey Logano. But here's why I don't know about Joey Logano. Yes, he was fantastic. He had a run from like 2014 to 2020 where he was like top 5 every race. And then like the last 2 or 3 years, he hasn't done that great here. I mean, he won in 2022, but I don't know. Maybe Joey Logano. We'll see. That's just Okay, now I'm going to go to my bold picks. I'm going to start with Martin Truex Jr. And I really have a feeling about Martin Truex Jr. this week. I think that he has a really excellent chance. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you something about Martin Truex Jr. in Vegas. He has 2 wins here. But much like Kyle Larson, Martin Truex Jr. only has 4 finishes outside the top 10. 4 finishes outside the top 10. For every other time, he's got a single-digit finish, whether it's first or whether it's 9th, since 2011. That is 13 years. 13 years coming to Vegas twice a year. Top 10, 4 times, that's it. Outside the top 10. So Martin Truex Jr. Maybe Ross Chastain this week. I don't know. He hasn't won here yet, but he's got 3 top 5 finishes. And that's basically come in the recent years. Ross Chastain wasn't good here, but Ross Chastain really wasn't good anywhere before the last few years. So I think Ross Chastain has a chance to do really well in Vegas this week. And last but not least, I'm going out on a limb here. But only because the last couple of years he's done really good, and I think he's going to bounce back this week as Tyler Reddick. No wins, no top 5s, but he's got 4 top 10s, and like 3 of them are like 6th place. So I think that Tyler Reddick is going to come back around and have a really good show in Vegas. So let me recap that. Brilliant picks: Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, and Denny Hamlin. Maybe Joey Logano. And my bold picks are Martin Truex Jr., Ross Chastain, and Tyler Reddick. And you know what I'm going to say now? Those are my NASCAR fantasy picks for Las Vegas, and I am sticking to them. Interact with Holly's Racing Fantasy on YouTube or Facebook. Just search Holly's Racing Fantasy on each to find us. And don't forget to tell us who you like and why every Wednesday before each race. You can comment on the current HRF episode on YouTube or reply to my Monday night post on Facebook. Thanks! I forgot to mention earlier.
Yes.
Carson Kvapil will make his debut in the Xfinity Series at Martinsville.
Is that a sandwich? The Kvapil?
No.
I'll have the Kvapil, please, with the mayo on the side.
He's racing for Junior Motorsports.
Oh, okay. But
here's the fun thing. Travis Kvapil used to be a driver in the Cup Series back when I started watching this. And he had the 00 car and no sponsorship. And we always made jokes about poor Travis Kvapil. This is his son. I'm already at an age where my driver's kids are moving on up.
They can't throw a sticker on the car, like a Mr. Yuck sticker or something?
I don't know. They probably do now. Yeah. But back then they didn't. Okay, right. So that's that. Right. Carson Kvapil, good luck, and he'll be starting in Martinsville in April. Real quick, weekend schedule. The Craftsman Truck Series race is at 9 o'clock on FS1 Friday night. And the Xfinity race is 5 p.m. on FS1 on Saturday. Qualifying for the Cup Series is 2:50 p.m. on FS1 on Saturday. And of course, the Pennzoil 400 is 3:30 p.m. on Fox. Okay. Those times are Eastern Standard, folks, because I'm in the time zone that Jesus was in.
I like that.
That's a little homage to Jim Gaffigan right there.
We love Jim Gaffigan.
We do. Yeah. And John Mulaney.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Okay, so is there anything else that anybody wants to say? Nobody's here except for you, so.
No. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that was.
Do you have anything else to say? John, do you have anything else? This is a no nonsense show.
No, I don't. No.
Okay, no. So I guess we'll wrap it up because we've probably gone on and on.
Yeah, we've gone on and on.
Because you know me and my big mouth. It just keeps rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, I want you to stay healthy because there's a lot of garbage going around.
Yeah, there's a lot of puking going around.
Okay. Take your zinc.
What is that?
Wash
What's
your
that going
hands.
Around? The puke virus? The norovirus?
Norovirus.
That's on cruise ships. How's that going around?
It's in the Northeast, a little bit here. Right. I think the media is making a bigger deal out of it. It goes around every year.
Yeah, the woke media.
There's a stomach bug every year. Yeah. And now they're going around. John.
I won't be political.
Okay, but here's the thing. Wash your hands. Happy birthday to you twice with soap. Yeah. Because hand sanitizer doesn't kill stomach bugs.
I hear this every day, people.
And it doesn't kill a lot of other things.
Day.
Go wash it.
Because my son comes home from wherever Jack, go wash your hands. No. Go wash your hands. No. What do you want to puke?
Okay. So,
All right.
wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
And don't eat out for a month.
Yeah, don't eat
Because I don't
out.
trust people in restaurants.
Oh,
They'd be
my
like
Lord.
picking their nose and picking their
Yeah, I
rear ends and
wouldn't.
making your burger.
You can make a lot at home.
Make a lot of
Make a
home.
lot.
We make a lot of takeout.
Yeah.
Make your own
You
takeout.
got an air fryer, you can make anything.
You make anything.
Yeah.
It's healthier for
It
you.
is.
It's better for your
Yeah.
heart. Better for your heart, better for your stomach.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody stay healthy and stay safe. We're going to see you back here next week. Thank you for watching and listening. I appreciate you all and love
Absolutely.
you. Have a good week and race
Race
on.
on.